Yes, Julian, this has the twists and turns you'd expect in a drama, but this case and the serious accusations within it are very much real. Nicholas Rossi creating a fictional life to evade authorities and the law, but ultimately he was told today a development in his story that he can be returned to America. A fugitive, a faker who tried to escape the facts. Nicholas Rossi spent years saying he isn't the man wanted by police in America over rape allegations as they tried to extradite him. Now living in Scotland using a wheelchair and oxygen mask, a court heard he had no medical need for.
I'm not Nicholas Allen Verdi, and I do not know how to make this clear.
His life in the UK is believed to have begun around 2017, where he adopted the story of being an Irish orphan who had moved to London. He spread the story in the States that he was dying of cancer, and there was an announcement of his death in 2020. He was traced by Interpol in 2021 after he was admitted to hospital in Glasgow with COVID-19, hospital staff identifying him as their patient Arthur Knight. He was then arrested in December of the same year. During a trial to determine his identity, he said a hospital worker tattooed him to resemble Rossi, but a sheriff decided that he was the wanted American. Since then, he's been at the centre of an extradition battle, a court looking at whether he should be taken back to Utah, where he's facing accusations of rape. Today, he was due to appear at Edinburgh Sheriff Court for a final decision on that. But instead, he appeared from prison by video link, brought in front of the camera, hunched over in his wheelchair with his head down. His lawyer asked if his client could be excused from appearing because he was unwell. Rossi then lifting his head to shout to the sheriff, "You are a disgrace to justice." The feed was then cut shortly after, the sheriff later saying that there was no legal barrier to extradition.
I conclude that he is as dishonest and deceitful as he is evasive and manipulative. Those unfortunate facets of his character have undoubtedly complicated and extended what is ultimately a straightforward case.
The decision to extradite Rossi, who was refused bail, now rests with Scottish ministers. What happens next, though, may have added complications because police in Essex have said they want to question him about a rape allegation. It is another development in a case that's drawn attention here and in America as Nicholas Rossi continued to keep up his lies.
I am Arthur Knight, and this is my wife, Miranda Knight. And unfortunately, there are those who would claim differently.
The man who faked his own death can't kill off what comes next. Alan Jenkins, 5 News, Edinburgh.